been a while since I've made a video, but I just wanted to kind of touch base and say some things, and I just know that we're all approaching the end. Each day we just draw nearer and nearer, and as the warfare increases, the spiritual oppression that the enemy's trying to do against the church, it's a battle, but I just pray that everyone be encouraged, because this is the moment that we have waited for some their entire lives. Some people who grew up knowing these things are finally seeing it come into fruition. I was just seeing a video just today. There's a gentleman who has a channel called The Watchman. I'm sure a lot of people know already who I'm talking about. But it was showing these giant statues that they're planning on building in somewhere between 1.5 to 3 years from now, and they're building 21 of them. A statue that moves and can speak. It's here, everything you see, from the droughts, the famines, the lies, the people who are waxing colder and colder. You have these statues that are coming. The mark is coming, if not already here with the jab. Still don't know how I feel about it, but it's just crazy. The times we live in are just extraordinary times, and I just pray that each day you guys wake up, that you put on the whole armor of God in faith and walk in the Lord, walk with Him in faith and relationship, that we don't trust ourselves. So many, and it's so easy to get wrapped up in it, but in the idea that, the things that we do, although doing things is excellent, because if you don't have fruit, then your faith is dead. If your works aren't there, then your faith is dead. But who are you trusting? Who are you trusting to get out of here? You have to not trust yourself. Don't believe the lie that once you're saved, you have to maintain your own salvation. You never saved yourself to begin with. That only leads to self-righteousness. Whose righteousness are you going to trust in when we stand before the Lord? Yourself? Self-righteousness? Or are you going to trust in the cross, the finished work at the cross in Jesus Christ? I fear that so many people are going to hear, Lord, Lord, have we not done, casting out demons and prophesied in your name and done many wonderful works? Key emphasis, works. And He says, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, I never knew you. Don't be that person. Don't put it on yourself to think that you can make it under your own grit, your own sweat, your own capabilities. You got to stand firm on the rock. Don't lose the faith. Your faith will produce works. It will. That's the fruit, to know that you're in the Lord, and the commands that He has made for us and told us that to believe on Him and to love. So many just, there's no love. And I know it's hard, and we live in a day and age where everyone's hearts are just, and they just get harder by the second because of the violence, the injustice that you see all the time, the racial flaring that the enemy is trying to do to pit people one against another. It's disgusting. But so many brothers and sisters are fallen into the snares of the enemy. we must endure to the end. We must hold fast our profession of faith, keeping grounded in Jesus, because He's the only one that's going to save us. You can never do anything on your own. Never. If you don't believe me, look it up. The Lord says, I am the vine, you are the branch. Without me, you can do nothing. Nothing. We can never save ourselves. It has to come from Jesus. He's the only one that can save you, is your faith and trust in Him alone. And when you trust in Him and you walk in faith with Him, He will produce the fruits on you. He will change your heart to desire and thirst after righteousness, to do what is right, because He will be dwelling in you, for He is righteous. And He'll give us the strength through the power of His Holy Spirit to overcome, to endure, overcome, and thrive, that we may bear fruits and produce those works, those righteous works, not because I'm waking up every morning being like, all right, Michael, gotta keep myself saved, because I never saved myself. It's all Jesus. He's the only one that can do it. I have faith in Him that He saved me. I have faith in the finished work of the cross and the gospel, to know that one day I'll be like Him, to see Him as He is in a new body. That's my blessed hope, to be with the Lord forever and to serve Him with all my heart, my soul, and strength, to live for Him, not in everything, in every capacity. But don't let that enemy come and snare you up with works from your own flesh. Your flesh, there's nothing good in it. You know, people who are judged when they open up the books in the end and they stand before the great white throne of judgment, they ain't judged by the good that they did, but by the evil that they did. Don't be that person that is trusted in their own works, and then you'll end up standing before that great white throne without the blood of the Lamb covering you. Don't do it. Trust alone in Jesus. Have faith in Him, in the finished work of the cross, the death, the burial, and resurrection, and the glorious hope, that blessed hope of His return. Time is short. It's so short. I mean, it's so short now that this may be the last video I ever make. I don't know. Each day we're living on, it feels like borrowed time. And I've been wanting to make another video and say things, but it's been a wrestling. It's been a battle. I just want everyone to know, everyone who I've ever interacted with online, the YouTube community, my friends and my family, that I love you. And I just pray and hope that you trust and have saving, living faith in Jesus Christ. That you don't get caught up in the works of the flesh. Because when you take it upon yourself, thinking that you're going to save yourself, because newsflash, maintaining yourself is trying to save yourself, and the pride that comes with it. The pride. Please don't. You have to just trust alone in Jesus. I love you guys. God bless you.